Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's dope.
That is pretty cool.
Man, I want that. You know me.
Whoa. Getting alerts already?
Well, yeah, we're live.
Oh, so it alerted you to tell you were
well,
live?
You know me and merch, right?
Yeah, I know you in merch. No kidding. $200 worth of merch. Hey!
$350.
$350?
Yeah.
Is that what you're up to now?
Well, $4 now.
Oh, my God. You got a running tab with, like, distributors or something?
I should. I should get a hold of Mattel.
Right on. All right. Well, hello and welcome to the 20th episode of RASSLIN RAGE. That's amazing. 20.
I know, right?
20. All right. So we're not going to get into a big introduction. You guys all know down below. Click stuff. Buy a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Go to High Spots.
Buy a t-shirt.
Go to Fight TV. Do all that good stuff.
We got some pretty cool
Go to BWCWstars.com. Do those things. We're up. Wow, we're up to 8 viewers. I didn't think we were going to get that many viewers tonight because I know a lot of people are out in the other side of the state that are close friends of ours. But wow, right on. Hook it up.
9.
That's all right for now.
Yeah,
T-shirts are great. Yes. Weaponized is here. Yo.
Hey, all right.
What's happening? Yeah, well, yeah. Cool. All right. So, Collector's Corner we got. So, this was like an established afterwards, but we're going to talk. Usually we present something. We weren't going to present something tonight, but this gentleman here who has a wrestling collector's problem.
No, it's not a problem.
Oh, no. What are you doing?
We haven't had one of those in a while.
It's his fault this time.
I was just,
All right. So, anyways, this gentleman here, he's got a wrestling collecting problem, and he got something in the mail today. I thought you already had it. I thought you went to the store and bought it.
No, they didn't have any.
All right. So before we get into talking about what we were going to talk about, what'd you do with it? I set it way over there. Oh, why would you do that?
So I could get up.
He's fired. Always.
I want to show people how tall I am.
Well, thanks there, Alex. It's glad to know that you support us as much as we support you. Dink.
One reason and one reason only.
All right, here we go.
You know what that reason is, right?
What?
Me.
Yeah, right. Okay, here we go.
Alex is my #1 fan, just like I'm his.
Right. So this guy
look at that.
It's the Undertaker, eh?
Yeah.
And
this sucks.
It's the light. There you go. You got to turn it. There you go. You have 5 Undertakers, all different eras: 1990, 94, 98, 2014, and 2016. It's to see my beautiful face. Yeah, right. Yeah,
I'm beautiful face.
He does hate Blake Acumen, by the way.
That was $50 at Toys R Us, and I couldn't beat it. Taker's my dude. So,
and I know that they probably ran out at the local Toys R Us.
Yeah, they didn't have any.
Yeah, so
I had to I was gonna order it. I was gonna leave, and the lady saw me on the way out, and she was like, "Did you find everything?" And I was like, "No, actually, I couldn't find anything." And she helped me at the counter right there. She ordered it all for me. Took my cash right then. It was like a 5-minute thing, and asked me 500 times in those 5 minutes if I wanted a Toys R Us credit card, and it took everything in my power to say no.
Right.
Everything.
Yeah.
Because they had some pretty sweet stuff.
Nice. So there's some pretty good opportunities coming up. We showed something off, and I didn't know that was going to happen. We didn't know he was going to get that in the mail, so that's kind of cool that it worked out that way. But what we were going to do, I'm going to let you guys in on a few autograph sessions that are going on within the next couple weeks in Michigan. Now, if you're not in Michigan, you can always go online and search. You can go to search for wrestling autographs, and there's a couple websites that have lists of different places where wrestlers are going to be
around the country.
Yeah, a lot of times they do, like if they're going to a certain town and there's a Cricket Wireless there, because Cricket Wireless is an official sponsor.
Yeah.
You can get autographs at Cricket Wireless. I think it was Dolph Ziggler came to Cricket last year or the year before. No, last year was Sheamus. The year before that was Dolph Ziggler. So that's, you know, you can find all these things online, but these ones are specifically for Michigan. So 1 week from tonight where is it? Hold on. 1 week from tonight, we're at Warren, Michigan at the Great Lakes Comic Con.
Man, I want to go.
I know, the 23rd and the 24th. Ted DiBiase, $1 Million Man, is going to be there. I think he's only charging $20 for an autograph. I think it's $20. It's $30 total if you want, you know, an autograph, 8x10, and a selfie, which that's not bad considering I've met some guys in the Hall of Fame that charge 3 to 4 times that. So
I might have to go to this.
What's that?
Okay.
Ted
DiBiase,
right. So so he's there both days. There's other people that are going to be there, but we're not going to talk about that because this is a wrestling show. All right. Anyways, if you want to find out information about that, you can go to their website at www.greatlakescomiccon.org. Sweet. So, and I think it's like $10 or $15 to get in the door. So
yeah, but that ain't bad.
No, and then you can go get his autograph and you can go walk around and look at stuff, you know. So then March 2nd in Detroit at the Autorama. It's at the Cobo Hall.
I went to the International Auto Show.
Did you?
Yeah, it was pretty sweet.
Yeah, I've never been to it. I've been to the Autorama a few times.
There was way too many people there,
right?
Though, you know.
So, but Charlotte Flair, Cobo Hall, she's going to be there from 6 to 8 p.m. on the 2nd. So that's at the Cobo Hall. Now, the 3rd, the 4th. So on the 4th, Roman Reigns will be there, I believe, 6 to 8.
4th?
Yeah.
No, the 3rd.
Is it the 3rd? Are you sure he's supposed
to? Day.
Oh, yeah, it is the next day.
Come on, man.
My bad. Sorry. I could be wrong, but whatever. Roman Reigns will be there signing from 10 to 12. Yeah, okay, whatever. That's all right. Nothing wrong with being
10 to 12.
Lost.
How many autographs can he do?
I don't know. Sometimes they will stay a little bit longer, but
yeah, but not long.
No.
And I don't know.
That's why you got to get there early. But
I don't know if Roman
don't give away all my secrets. All right, so that's how I got AJ Styles' autograph. He was at the Autorama last year. That's how I got Daniel Bryan's autograph.
I thought Dean Ambrose was going to be there too.
He was supposed to be, but they canceled it.
Oh man!
Then that's where Charlotte wasn't originally going to be there. They canceled Dean Ambrose.
Yeah,
and then Charlotte's there.
That's not a fair trade.
I guess that's a difference in opinion.
No,
I dig Charlotte Flair. I think she's a great wrestler, and it's not even just the fact that she is a Flair. She's good. She's really good.
Yeah, that's true, but just not
whatever.
Not Dean Ambrose.
No, of course not. She's not Dean Ambrose, but she is Charlotte Flair. I mean,
not fair trade.
She's part of the women's revolution. The first 4 horsewomen.
Knock knock.
I'm not answering.
Not a fair trade.
Bam. So, anyways, here's a good one too. Motor City Comic Con every year in May. It's in Novi. It's at the Novi Expo Center. Okay, now they're just starting. If you don't know, you can go on their Facebook page, Motor City Comic Con, and then they have a website as well, motorcitycomiccon.com, I believe it is. But anyways, they're just starting to roll out who they're going to have at the Comic Con, and there's a couple that I'm not, like, well, whatever. But that's where I met the 4 Horsemen. That's where I met Lita, Big Van Vader, and I also met what was the other one? There was another one. Lita, Big Van Vader. Oh yeah, and Sting. And Sting. Duh. Yeah, met Sting there. So that's pretty awesome. So the big dogs here, the executive.
I've been here.
No, get out of here.
Oh,
the executive.
Roman Reigns?
For BWCW is here. Yeah, your buddy, right?
Yeah.
Never mind. I was just going to go X-rated. So anyways, there's that. You guys definitely keep an eye out. And so whoever does book the wrestlers for this show does a great job, because you had 2 years ago, you had the 4 Horsemen. You're not going to see that very often, where the Hall of Fame version of the 4 Horsemen with Dylan. So there was that, and then Sting, and then Lita and Big Van Vader, which is awesome. So I'm looking real forward to see who they get for the Motor City Comic Con, which that's going to be a great time. Excuse me. So then now there's a new con coming to Detroit, to the Cobo.
Yeah.
Did you hear about this?
Yeah.
And it's going to be called the Michigan Comic Con. It's going to be the weekend of August 17th. So it's going to be August 17th through August 19th. Now, they haven't even, there's no information other than, you know, what days it's going to be on their website. But they have a website too, and that's MichiganComicCon.com. And you can check out the ticket information, but there's nothing about who is going to be there yet.
Yeah.
So, and they usually don't release that information until they get like 6, you know, maybe a little bit closer, you know. So, but yeah, they have that. But I'm pretty hopeful because the company that runs the Michigan Comic Con runs a lot of other ones, like the Indiana Comic Con, which what was it, last year or the year before? I don't remember the gentleman's name, but the guy that played Darth Sidious in Star Wars. He doesn't do a lot of signings and a lot of cons, but they booked him, so that kind of like really cool. Are they starting to show people on there?
Yeah, but no wrestlers, just
anybody worth it?
No.
In your book, no. All right.
There's a Walking Dead girl. I forget her name though.
Oh yeah, I already seen that one. So you just slow your roll, home skillet.
Ooh.
Alex.
Ooh.
Weaponized.
Yeah, quiet down.
He's trying to
quiet down. This is our show.
He's got important things to do, you know, because he's too cool for wrestling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, anyways, before we get into, because this is where we go into indies and such. Now we usually do it. We usually do the news first, but you know what? The whole reason why I started this show was because I wanted to talk about more than just WWE. Right. And I wanted to bring more attention to the indies, especially the local indie scene with Port Huron, you know, St. Clair County area, and then even, you know,
Michigan as a whole.
Michigan as a whole as we get bigger, which is starting to happen. We're not huge, you know, we're not world renowned or anything like that, but
speak for yourself.
Listen to you. Is the word humble mean anything to you whatsoever?
What?
Exactly. All right. So as we're starting to rub elbows with people and we're starting to make some friends. So that's a good time for us. But this guy doesn't see, they're laughing at you. You don't know anything about humble. All right. Say the announcement, Bill. Yeah, keep Alex around a little bit. You know. But we have to do the announcement now because this is the place, this is the time. He's here. He's going to make an announcement concerning the March 17th show.
I think we should have done this at the end.
Well, you think maybe you should help write then?
I tried last week and you got all upset.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
Alex equals money. You should, you know, okay. So I got an exclusive for you right now.
Alex,
I'm stealing this one. I'm stealing this exclusive. Are you ready for it? Huh?
Robbing it.
Too late. You will soon be able to purchase weaponized Alex Weir shirts on ProWrestlingTees.com.
Oh, yeah?
Booyah! That's what you get for your comment.
How many?
Exclusive.
How much are they? Like $12 or something?
I thought you were buddies again.
Well, we are, but I mean, you know.
He's like, man, stole your thunder.
Oh,
how do you like that? Stole it. Where is the announcement? Announcement.
Oh, he probably needs a.
Careful. Did he leave us again? There it is. Go. Major announcement, exclusive right here on Wrestling Rage. It will be champion versus champion in Port Huron on March 17th. Ooh, what does that mean? That could be sexy Sean Casey. That could be Billy Ray Daniels because he's a champ. Who else could it be?
Alex Weir.
Alex, Rising Star champ. We got Nate Madsen as cruiserweight champ. What else do we got? Is that it? Who's the women's champ? What's her name? Is he going against a girl?
It could be. It could be Half Pipe Punk.
Well, he's not.
Buddy. I'm sorry. Yeah, Buddy the Bulldog.
Yeah. Who is it? No Sean Casey. As the newly crowned Blue Water Rising Stars champ, weaponized Alex Weir will go one-on-one with reigning Blue Water Cruiserweight champion, Amazing Nate Matson.
Sorry. Good match. Not good Matson.
So you're not a Matson fan?
No. Alex gonna whip this kid.
Kid.
This
guy's been in the business for quite a while.
I know.
He's even ranked in Pro Wrestling Illustrated or whatever. So
I know.
That should be a good match. Now, is this a winner take all? So if Alex beats Nate Matson, does he become the Cruiserweight champion? Or vice versa? Or no?
Yeah, how's this? Yeah, well, he can't be the rising star.
That's true because he's been in the business for
like 37 years or something.
37 years. That's a good question, though. That we should. What's happening? Winner take all. That's what I'm saying. No championship. Bullshit. Oh, come on. Should get the Cruiserweight championship if he won. Ridiculous. Oh, all right, here we go. So we got that today. Also, hey, what's up, NWO? This time, maybe we'll have a rematch, eh? Okay, but anyways, BWCW also announced on their Facebook page that Buddy Hanlon will make his Blue Water Championship Wrestling return after 12 years. 12 years ago, he wrestled for BWCW. He's an ROH prospect. I've seen him in, what was it, the Border City Championship Wrestling when I went there, when you went to Grand Rapids. Buddy Hanlon was there, and I highly recommend that everybody check this dude out because he's pretty dang good. So, nice control before that word popped out. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm here all week. All right.
He told me he was broke, so I knew he wasn't going to cuss this week.
That's right. I am broke. But anyways, tickets for the BWCW show go on sale on the 21st of February. You can get those tickets at American Legion, Post 8 on 6th Street in Port Huron, Michigan. You can get them at PKSA Port Huron, downtown Port Huron, next to Lynch's Tavern. And you can also get them at PKSA St. Clair in St. Clair. And you can buy them from Weaponized Alex Weir, Cyrus 18, Billy Ray Daniels, and Arabella. They all have tickets. They're all students of Blue Water, and they all are required to sell an amount of tickets. So help them out, sell their tickets. That's always a good time for them. Uh-oh, my chat here is messing up. We got to fix that. There we go. Yeah, we got to get a lot. Yeah, everybody, thumbs up. Thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up right now. Hit it.
No.
Why not?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So make sure that you keep checking Blue Water's Championship Wrestling's website because I know that there's going to be content here soon from the last show. Where
I can't wait.
That's
gonna be amazing.
Check that out. And I heard through the grapevine that there's some big changes coming, so you're definitely going to want to. You should get the old.
Oh man, I know.
So
we should get some California raisins.
There you go. So keep checking for that. All right, definitely It's definitely a good time to be part of BWCW. Okay, lots of good things coming.
So where'd you hear about this at?
The new announcer.
Oh, dig it.
Yeah. So if you're looking for another indie to check out, somebody has recommended me to go and check out this indie, and they said I'd like it, so I should check it out. And they're in Michigan, Imperial Wrestling Entertainment. And so, I'm going to check them out, but you should go check them out too and let me know what you think. All right? So that'll definitely be a good time. Why you say it that way?
No.
Why are you always on that stupid phone?
So I can get some information about this thing, but you're talking so doggone fast.
I'm sorry you're slow.
I'm not slow. The phone is.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So
hey, that's not very nice.
I just did
You're
thumbs up.
So mean.
Tonight in Riverview, Michigan, is Horror Slam's Valentine's Day Massacre. Doors opened at 7. So if you're watching me, you're missing the show.
This one's better.
I had to mention that show. But then Saturday, the 17th, Metro Wrestling Alliance and Detroit Style Wrestling present the fundraiser for the family of the firefighter Steve Valancourt. He's battling stage 4 cancer. So, you know, it's a good cause. You're down that way. You want to see a show, head down there. It takes place at the Troy Community Center in Troy. Tickets are available at Lucky's Party Store in Troy, or you can pay for tickets through PayPal. I'm sure there'll be tickets available at the door, so you can do that. Ringside tickets are $12, and general admission is $10. You can email Metro Wrestling Alliance at gmail.com if you would like to purchase tickets online. XICW, who, all right, they have a couple shows coming, and so Weaponized there, he does some work for XICW. He's in Proving Ground, wrestling with a vet, but he's also got a show coming up here, Winter Slam 4. It's in the Clay Township Park in Elginak. He's going to be
oh wow, that's not too far away.
No, and it's not a bad price. He's going to tag team with Jack Price. So it's going to be Alex and Jack Price taking on the Monroes, who's got a very long storied history in Detroit with wrestling, and they're the XICW tag team champs.
Right. I know the younger Monroe.
MM3. He was at the last show. Yeah. DBA is his father, and they are the Monroes.
Dig it.
Yeah. So let's see here. The show is Sunday the 18th. That's this Sunday. Bell time is $2 or $2. 2 p.m. $10 for the door. $2 make you holler.
I wish it was $2.
Yeah, me too. For more details, check their website at xicwdetroit.com.
I mean, Jack Price alone is worth $10, but you get to see Jack Price and MM3.
Right. So,
and Alex.
Hey, it was a recommendation by one of your buddies, Mr. DRC. So, right there. All right. Moving on. I can't say it enough. I've said it, before. If you can't make it or afford to go to, say, to WWE show,
they're expensive.
They are expensive. Or say you just like wrestling and you want to support wrestling, all the business whatsoever, find an indie in your area, or even drive an hour. Let's say you're in Detroit and you want to see a good show, come see BWCW. You
never know who you're going to see.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the independent scene is awesome, and it's a lot different than going to a WWE show, or even Evolve for that matter. Which I've been to Evolve, I've been to BCW, Border City Wrestling, and I mean every experience is a little bit different. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely think that
I do know what you mean. Pew 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 pew. I know exactly what you mean.
Support the indies. That's right. Hello, Mr. Ryan. How you doing? That's my buddy. He lives up in the UP.
The Uper.
Yeah, he's up there. Yeah, he's way up there, actually. He's up in Ishpeming.
Huh?
Ishpeming. That's how
What'd
you
you call me?
Yeah. What'd you call me? What you talking about, Willis? All right, so moving on. Evolve. They're celebrating 100 events. So there's Evolve 100 is tomorrow, and then Evolve 101 is Sunday. You can watch Evolve on wwnlive.com. They have a subscription service. You can go on there. Yeah, I'm sure you could probably go to Fight. I think you can go to Fight TV and also. So you can go down there. There's a link. Go to Fight TV. Register.
Ishpatucky.
Ishpatucky, is that what he said?
Yeah, Ishpatucky.
Hey, that's just like Kimball-tucky. But anyways, you're from Kimball, ain't you?
Wow. No, definitely not.
So anyways.
You're closer to Kimball than me.
That's true. I've lived in Kimball. So
I know you have.
Yeah, right. So have you, so shut up. You go down there and go to Fight TV. You can register, and then you can get the pay-per-views, which is cool. So, and the ROH is on Fight TV too.
Yeah, I know it.
So is Impact.
I've been watching Ring of Honor. Have you?
No, I have. I've been missing. I've been slacking. I'll be honest. I've been slacking.
Watching that WWE though.
Yeah. So. Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah, there's some stuff going on.
I don't. What does it have anything to do with us?
I don't know.
Are they? Is she talking about putting us over her knee?
I hope not.
Oh my Lord. Okay, so how about we talk about some news, Chunk?
Was there any news?
There was a lot of news. Actually.
I don't know if there was any news other than Ray.
Who? Oh, Ray. Yeah. Okay, so we call this All the Rage. All right. So
I don't have any rage today. I'm pretty tired. I worked really hard today.
Yeah, you look like it. All right. Rey Mysterio will take on, how you say this?
Jushin Thunder Liger.
Jushin.
One of the greatest wrestlers I've ever seen with a mask on his face. He used to be in like NWA, WCW back then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He had feuds with Sting and Flair and a whole bunch of cool people, you know. And I'm really excited about this. I think it'll be a really good match. I know he's one of Ray's idols, and Ray loves him, so I am very raged out.
Yeah. Make sure you hit the thumbs up.
So yeah, please. I'm doing it tonight because I have to do this for you guys. I want to be at home in bed because I'm really tired.
Listen to this guy. Oh Lord.
But I'm excited about this match.
Well, it's going to be Long Beach, California. So it's New Japan.
Right.
And they're coming back to the States in March 25th.
Strong Style Evolve.
Yeah. New Japan just did a show in Australia too.
Yep.
They didn't do real good with numbers, but the crowd that was there, they said, was pretty
rocking.
Yeah,
you know? That's cool.
You know, there is like Toni Storm. Have you ever heard of Toni Storm?
No, I don't.
She was in the women's tournament.
No, I definitely haven't.
Yeah, she was in the
Mae Young thing.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. But anyway, she's from Australia. That, you know, also Emma.
Oh yeah, she made her debut I believe at Impact or something like that.
Well, she's in Impact, but she's also in Women of Honor.
Oh yeah, maybe no, it was Impact or something.
Yeah, she's in Women of Honor. She's in a tournament for which is ROH.
Oh yeah, maybe that's what it was.
Yeah. So this, I seen this and I was kind of like, man, kicking myself in the butt. Wish I had the money. You know what I'm saying?
I do have the money.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't have the permission.
Right. Yeah. So Cauliflower Alley Club. It's a wrestling thing where everybody gets together in the business and they rub elbows and there's a show and there's an award ceremony and the whole nine. Shawn Michaels is going to get the Lifetime Achievement Award. It's Luthez / something. But anyways, they get together in Las Vegas every year. This year it's the 28th August or April 28th through May 2nd. The wrestling executive or the BWCW executive that's in the room, he'll be there. He keeps trying to get us to go. I don't have the money.
I have the money.
I'm broke as a joke. This guy's got money. I guess I don't know how. But
what do you mean you don't know how? J-O-B.
With all the wrestling stuff you buy, you should be broke.
Well,
but anyways,
I know how to budget
so
my money.
HBK is going to be there, and I'm a little jealous now. So
I know that. I know. Me too.
But so now you like Lucha Underground, right?
I do. They're sweet.
Okay. So and I started to watch them a little bit last season.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't really catch any of the first or second season. I did watch a little bit of the third season.
They just started their next season, or maybe they're just about to.
Yeah, they're going to.
Like
it's the 23rd. So a couple more days. Yeah. So the 23rd, they start tapings for the 4th season of Lucha Underground.
He didn't give it to me. He didn't give it to me last week when I told him I would mail it for him.
It's upstairs in the bag. It's his fault. Anyway,
I'll take it. It's my fault. I didn't tell him to give it to me either. So
yeah. So
I guess we're both.
February 23rd, Lucha Underground starts their tapings in Los Angeles, California. They're going to take place Friday through Sunday over a 5-week period.
Right.
And they're going to do 2 a day, 2 shows a day. And they want to try to do it. They want to keep everybody where it right there for that 5-week period for however long it takes for them to do that, so that they don't have to fly people in and out.
Right. Well, yeah, it'll be a lot smarter. I mean, jet lag, not to mention the price. Are you kidding me? The cost.
Yeah, I bet Weaponized left because he's too cool.
Oh, I'm way behind on my chat or something like that. Yeah, see.
I can't see over there. All right, so Impact Wrestling, part of, we're still in all the rage, talking the news. Impact Wrestling has announced a new pay-per-view. It's the first time Impact has announced a new pay-per-view since 2005.
I know it.
Yeah, it's going to be called Redemption. It's going to take place in Orlando, Florida. Everybody was speculating that it was going to be in Canada.
Yeah.
Because, it's a Canadian company now.
That's right.
But it's going to be on April 22nd. So that's pretty sweet.
I don't know. I got to see them for a little while before I'm going to pay any money for them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Impact is also airing a show on Twitch the night of the WWE Hall of Fame ceremony.
I mean, unless you have 2 platforms to watch, I don't think you're going to pick this over the Hall of Fame, honestly.
I might.
Really?
Yeah. Why not?
Are you kidding me?
I could catch.
No, you wouldn't. Goldberg's getting inducted.
I'll watch Twitch live.
Right.
Listen, I'll watch Twitch live and I'll watch the Hall of Fame on replay. I don't even watch the Hall of Fame induction last year or the year before that or the year before that or the year before that.
He called me 7 times the night Goldberg was announced for induction. Okay. He was so geeked. It was insane.
Fake news. Fake news.
I know, Trump.
Impact is trash. You know what? Drugs are trash.
Impact might not be trash anymore.
What you need to understand.
I have to see it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
With Callis and Scott DeMore.
Right.
That's what
I mean.
As a fan, anybody that is a wrestling fan and anybody that can sit there and complain about WWE should be happy that Impact is still in existence. Because even though it might not be competing on the same level as WWE,
it's still wrestling.
It's still wrestling, and it can still be a competitor to WWE, which makes the business better. That is just basic economics. So, booyah. That's right. They do got talent. Moose.
Yeah, they got
Moose. I like Moose.
I'm sorry.
I like Moose. They got Sidell.
I like him. I was very upset when he left WWE. Very, very.
They got OVE.
They're cool too.
They got there's a few, but I like Van Ness isn't there no more. Sienna's hurt right now. Sienna's from Michigan.
I don't know who she is.
I got her autograph, but it's down on the wall.
Yeah, I don't think
she wrestled
she is.
Van Ness. So.
Sorry, I just thought about your post about her.
Yeah, dude.
That was crazy.
So when I got this autograph, so let's tell a story, okay? So when I got this autograph, it was at the BCW show. It was at, I forget what the name of that bar is, but it was in Detroit. Anyways, and so during the show, I'm front row, and so it's Sienna and Laurel Van Ness, and they're wrestling. And they end up outside the ring, and Laurel Van Ness ends up in my lap, right? So she's in my lap, and then Sienna comes up and slaps her on the chest. So I put a post on Facebook. I get this weird dude trying to message me and call me and wants to find out if I can get him a girl to slap him. Weirdo.
Yeah, that's when I read it, I was like,
Hi, baby girl Smith. Hello.
Who?
There's a name in here. They said hi, so I'm saying hi to him.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us.
That's right.
That's right. So let's see here. Now I'm gonna mess up this name.
Mahabali Shira.
There we say it again.
Mahabali Shira.
One more time.
No, because I think I'm butchering it.
So, anyways,
I'm probably close.
He's a former Impact. He's a former Impact star who has signed a development deal with WWE.
I don't know who he is.
You look him up. It's not his real name. I forget what his real name is. But he's a Singh. Singh.
He sings?
No, that's his.
Pop.
This is why it's called RASSLIN Rage, because I want to rage out right now, and I want to just like Homer, right? Okay. Anyways,
what's that? No, I wasn't listening to you.
He's a pretty big dude. I think he could go pretty far, and if they book him right, I think they'll do all right with him. So
they're not gonna. They don't book anyone right.
Okay. Then moving on to, we have a signing. And then we have a release. Okay, we have Rich Swann.
What
is it? Rick Swann?
No, Rich.
Rich
yeah,
Swann.
With CH.
Rich Swann
really messed me up.
Rich Swann was released by WWE. Now, all charges were released. You know, him and his wife supposedly had a domestic or whatever. All charges were dropped. He was cleared of everything.
Doing anything.
Right, and WWE released him. Now, my thought process on this is that right now, with all everything that's going on right now with the sexual harassment suits and all these things, and even with Enzo, that it's bad PR for WWE. And I think that they decided that, and they came to a mutual agreement. It said mutual agreement. Yeah. And of course, as always, WWE wished him well in all of his future endeavors.
Yeah, he got future endeavored.
Yeah, so there's always a chance that he could come back.
I don't think so. Not in the. They would have to repackage him, because I don't believe Triple H was a fan of that Rich Swann. He's a good wrestler, but that character wasn't right for him. So if he does get another chance, then it would more than likely be a repackaged thing.
Yeah,
I don't see it anytime soon, honestly. He's got nothing to really give to 205, so.
Well, we can see. The thing is, with 205 being repackaged again,
right?
You're seeing 205 move away from 205 graphics over to cruiserweight graphics, which I think that if you package I think that's the better idea.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. I think that's the better idea. But
yeah.
So moving on, Hall of Fame, Goldberg, Dudley boys,
the Dudleys.
Okay, but
and now, I don't know. I'm really torn here. Are the Dudleys my favorite, or Ivory?
Ivory. Now,
because I'm a huge Ivory fan.
Okay, Ivory actually started wrestling in Glow.
Yeah, the Gorgeous Ladies Wrestling.
Yes, with
Mount Fiji.
Right, and she was known as Tina
Ferrari.
How do you look at Tina and see Tina? Dyslexia. All right, so anyways, she captured the Glow Championship in the early 90s, and she left, and she was gone for almost a decade, and came back and was in WWE as Ivory, and she's worn many hats in the world of WWE.
Oh yeah,
she was a trainer. She's been a valet, been a manager. She's been all those things, and she's wrestled.
She's been a champion,
right? Yeah, 2 or 3 times, right?
Yeah, 3, I believe.
Right, 2 or 3 times. Would you go full screen?
Well, yeah, because chat's not really working.
So working fine for me. So, but yeah, that's definitely cool. What's your thoughts?
I love it.
Yeah,
yeah. The Right to Censor was one of my favorite factions ever. She played a prude amazingly. You know what I mean? She was great.
Good job.
And she's got really good in-ring ability as well. I was reading some of the comments on our post, and I was pretty taken aback by some people, but
which post?
The post about Ivory being inducted.
Oh. You sure that's the one I was... Did I post that about her?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I know I posted about somebody else that was...
Yeah, I know.
It wasn't a real one.
Hoax, but I would love to see that,
Yeah.
honestly.
There was so many people getting upset about that. It was insane.
Oh, yeah. I know. I don't think it'll ever happen, honestly. Right. But unless he gives the money back.
Right.
If he gives Vince the money back, he might.
Okay. So Sports Illustrated is reporting Dolph Ziggler signed a $1.5 million contract with WWE. 2 years. So 1.5
$3 million.
Yeah, so he's $3 million, 1.5 a year. That is.
But how many? See, my thing. I would like to know more detail. The numbers are nice, but how many days is he working?
Well,
you know what I mean.
To what I was reading is they were saying that he is most likely going to be on a contract, sort of like, I don't know if it's going to be like Brock Lesnar, but it's more like Chris Jericho. You know what I mean?
So he's free to come and go.
Kind of do some things that he needs, that he wants to do.
He wants to do. Yeah. Well, I know he does stand-up comedy, and for a while now he's been talking about putting more time into that. So maybe that's what it is.
Yeah. Well, so during an interview on SmackDown, he said he came back because he's returned to do one thing that has eluded him: main event WrestleMania.
Man, I hope he wins.
Now, hopefully, we see a main event push for Ziggler. I don't know if you're going to see a main event push for this WrestleMania, but I definitely think that it would be cool. But if we don't see it in the next 2 years, he's gone. What do you think?
Oh yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised he came back this time.
Well, the money probably talked.
Well, yeah.
He's like, okay, well, I'll give it 2 years. $3 million, and if I don't like what I do, I got $3 million, and then I can go do something else. So I don't see. Yeah, see, Andrew wants you to pay my way to Vegas. So
yeah.
So let's see. Very good. All right. So there's that one. Did you hear about this one now? The rumors about the format change.
A little bit. I didn't really read the whole article. I was kind of sickened by it, but
okay. So the rumors are flying around that WWE is going to change the format of their pay-per-views. Instead of them being, specifically branded for, say, SmackDown or specifically for Raw, they're going to go dual brand where, all the pay-per-views are going to go to 4 hours. You're going to have a 4-hour pay-per-view with dual brands. So you'll have SmackDown matches and Raw matches. However, they're not going to intertwine the rosters on the shows. It'll still be SmackDown and it'll still be Raw. They'll still have their own rosters. So you were saying you were not happy with this?
No.
Why is that?
It's too long. Too much.
4 hours is too long. Well, and then you add in there's a 1 hour kickoff show.
And I'm not a fan. I'm not really a fan of the whole kickoff thing. It's wrestling, not sports. You know what I mean?
Well, and I think that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah, they're trying to make it more like a football game or something like that. They want to. I mean, who needs to? What's it called? Tailgate. Who needs to tailgate before a wrestling event? You know what I mean? That's just, I don't know. It's weird to me, I guess.
You know what? If you give me the opportunity to tailgate, I'd probably do it. Why not?
Yeah, I know. You tailgate at a Pee-wee football game.
I wouldn't say Pee-wee, but
yes, you would.
No, I wouldn't.
Well, not now.
Right. Yeah, definitely not now.
A couple years ago, you would have.
Oh, probably.
12.
So, speaking of rumors, Triple H, we talked about Triple H is official now taking over 205 Live.
Of course.
There's a rumor that Lio Rush could be coming up from NXT to go to 205 Live.
That'd be cool.
However, what was it this week on 205? There was two extra spots in the Cruiserweight. They announced another guy.
Yeah,
that they think may have taken that spot that Lio Rush may be taking. So we'll see. We just have to stay tuned. I'm not sure Leo Rush is ready for a main event yet because of his maturity level. Because he's
Well, do you consider 205 main event?
Well, if they continue to do it the way that they were, where you would have 205 matches or cruiserweight matches on Raw Raw, then yes, I consider it a main event.
You just don't put him on a televised match.
I suppose.
You know what I mean? Just keep him. Well, I mean, I know they've canceled all, but you could have kept him for just house shows. You know what I mean?
So, Big Cass has been reported to be seen at the Performance Center.
We're gonna watch this guy sink.
You think so?
Yes.
Okay, so
without Enzo,
okay,
Cass is nothing.
Well, maybe they put him with somebody else. Maybe they make it. Well, you never know. We'll figure it out.
Carmella?
No, they're not. No.
I mean,
no, I don't know yet, but I'm just saying maybe they put him with somebody as a mouthpiece because he's not that great of a talker. That's for sure. He's not that good on the mic. You know.
Yeah, no, not at all. And I'm not a big fan of him in ring either.
Here we just got another announcement. We got another exclusive. Saturday the 17th, it will be MM3 taking on none other than Main Event Justin Maine.
Ooh,
that's going to be a good match.
Real good match.
Yeah, those are two solid matches. How much are tickets? $15 in advance.
They got the family thing too.
Yeah, so it's $50 for four.
Yeah,
that's not bad.
No,
consider if you buy three, it's $45. You know, so so that's pretty sweet.
That's an amazing match.
Yeah, I'm digging that. So we got two solid matches already.
Both of those matches.
Here we got a cruiserweight champ versus the Rising Star champ, and then we got Maine versus MM3.
Yeah,
that's a great match.
Yeah.
Does Maine know that? 15 in advance and 4 for 50. So then they're probably 20 at the door. And you can get, like I said earlier, you get those at BWCWstars.com, PKSA, Port Huron, St. Clair, and from the wrestlers.
I'm sorry, nobody works well with Cass to me in my brain.
Yeah, I can see what you're. Yeah, it's.
They would have to totally repackage a guy that's already, went through NXT and blah blah. You know what I mean? He's ridden Enzo's coattails forever, so he's lost.
Yeah. They keep saying chunk equals ratings, man.
I know.
What's up with that?
It's amazing.
I guess. Well, anyways, so that's pretty much all.
Nobody knew. Nobody knew.
Oh, yeah. That's all about the announcement?
Yeah, nobody knew. Justin Maine didn't know. Nobody knew.
Okay, cool.
All right, cool.
So that's pretty much all the rage we have. So
are you a fan of Big Cass?
I don't mind him. I liked him better when it was him and Enzo, but
his goofy little Empire elbow thing that he does, I'd laugh every time he does it.
Did you watch some WWE? Huh? Did you watch WWE? Did you watch Raw? Did you
supposed to? I watched Ring of Honor. I already told you that.
Yeah, okay. Well, we're not talking about Ring of Honor.
Would you hate me if I said no, I didn't?
I'm gonna knock you out.
I mean, I watched some of it.
Yo, what's up, Mike? How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you.
I watched some of it, but I didn't watch it all.
Okay. All right. So we're not going to talk about every detail of every match. We're going to hit some couple things and move on. We
found out some things.
Yeah, we did.
On Monday night.
We did. We definitely did. So Cena and Miz had a match. The stipulation was the loser had to go first into the Elimination Chamber.
That's a horrible stipulation.
I mean, well, it is. It's a stipulation. I mean, it is what it is.
So now we know who's going in first, and we know who's coming out last.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
And it's Miz first and Elias last, right?
Yes. Well,
as
far as this moment, yes.
Right. So now, could you imagine the Miz walking in as the first guy and Braun Strowman being the second guy to come in? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
that'd be a good match.
I see kind of a silhouette of Brock Lesnar forming here with Braun Strowman. So, and I like it, honestly.
Yeah. So Bayley defeats Sasha, which it was a decent match considering that Sasha's had some stinkers lately, some botches going, a lot of botches.
Oh yeah.
You know, she could have been on Trash Bangers.
They worked. She could have a couple times.
Yeah.
But they work well together. Bayley and Sasha do. I think all their matches have been pretty good in the last probably 2 or 3 years.
Yeah. Well, I like Bayley.
What do you do? You do?
Mm-hmm. I think she's all right. I mean, I'm not like
she's the John Cena of
Lord
the women's division.
So Elias is doing his jamming, you know, singing his, you know, heat song to get some cheap heat from the crowd. And Strowman comes out. This was hilarious.
Oh man, I thought it was amazing.
He is so over right now. It's insane.
One of the things we found out on Monday is what a beautiful angelic voice Braun Strowman has. I was really surprised at how well he sang.
You know, it was beautiful. What's that big old? What is that thing called?
That is a bass.
The bass, yeah, whatever. But it's got a specific name.
It's got something else bass, but it's a bass.
It's
supposed to stand up, and you're supposed to use a bow to play.
Yeah. Well, he's using his hands and he breaks the thing.
That was another thing that we found out about Braun Strowman. He prefers slap bass.
Yeah. So, it was hilarious. I loved it. And well, and anyway, somehow Braun beat the dog snot out of him again. Not again, but beat the dog snot out of Elias.
Yeah.
Hit him with that big old thing.
His guitar.
Right.
I mean, you know, you got to give him a taste of his own medicine.
What did that do for the storyline? What is the storyline?
They're probably working up to a storyline. It's not a storyline yet, but it will be.
I just don't understand it.
Strowman and Elias are going to be the last two in the Elimination Chamber. So more than likely that's what they're trying to build to. And I mean, I don't see Strowman losing that match, honestly. I want him to. I really want him to lose it. But I don't think.
My thought is, okay, so this is where I'm thinking, okay, so why have Strowman take out Elias? What does that do for Strowman's character? What does that do for any storyline for Strowman?
Like I said, it's probably a future storyline. It's a trail. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're walking down the path with Braun Strowman to Brock Lesnar. So what happens after that? They have to open doors, you know what I mean, to keep stuff flowing.
Yeah.
Otherwise, people go, why are they wrestling?
Yeah.
You know?
I'm a little confused by it. I didn't see the purpose of it. You know, you think one way and I think a different way. That's why you're on the show, you know, but I'm on
the show because I equal ratings.
Well, that's not initially the reason why I picked.
Oh, that's right.
Let's just put it that way.
You just wanted some looks, I know.
Oh, that's the best joke I've heard all night. Holy moly.
Holy moly. All right, so moving on. So your favorite guy?
No, it was your favorite guy.
No, that's your boy.
Chunk's favorite guy. Roman Reigns defeated Sheamus.
You remember a few months ago, actually, not a few weeks. A few months ago, when I got the loot crate and I got underwear, the Roman Reigns underwear. They're upstairs in his dresser right now.
No, they ain't.
Actually, no, they ain't. You're right. You wore them the other day, didn't you? So they're in the in the laundry.
Whatever.
Come on.
You are so. You should run for president.
I shouldn't.
You do a great job.
Secrets,
you do a great job with all the lies you tell. All right.
I don't lie.
Yeah. Okay. Fake news. Now the part we really want.
Take it easy, Trump.
What? Oh my, lordy. Now, so the part that I really wanted to talk about with Raw tonight.
I knew you would be like enthralled with this.
Well, I'm not. I was like, not exactly like, oh, hey, it's a great thing. I just like, what I think is they could have did it differently. So, all right. So
I like the match.
Hold on. Let's tell them what happened in case they didn't watch. All right.
Right.
So
they all watched.
Seth Rollins and Finn Balor pinned Bray Wyatt at the end of the 5-way.
It was kind of cool.
It was it was the fatal 5-way to determine the last person in the Elimination Chamber.
That's
match.
right.
Okay. So Finn Balor and Seth Rollins pin Bray Wyatt
at the same time.
At the same time.
One hooked one leg and the other one hooked the other. It looked really cool.
Yeah, okay. So Raw ends. We don't know anything, right? Nothing. We just know that the match is over. Bell rings.
Right.
Boom. Okay. So then the mixed match challenge happens. Before they get to the match, Angle comes out and announces it's now going to be a 7-man Elimination Chamber match.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So my thought process is, why in the heck did they do it right after?
Right.
Why didn't they wait to do something? Let that hype build up. Come into Raw with everybody wondering what's happening.
What's going on?
You got the Raw before the Elimination Chamber.
Now people want to watch that. That makes people want to watch because they want to know.
Right. And they if they really wanted to, and they could still do it, they can have a Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins match, which is a rematch, right?
Yeah,
from when Balor won the title the first time and had to relinquish it.
Yeah, but I like the 7-man Elimination Chamber thing.
I don't know. I'm kind of like, I don't.
And I didn't want to say this, but actually I did. I told you Finn Balor was going to win.
He was going to win?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he didn't technically win.
He did too.
He tied. He tied.
No.
He tied.
Is he in the Elimination Chamber?
He is, but he didn't win.
And he won.
He tied.
No. What was the stipulation of the match? The winner of the. It didn't say the tire of the match. It says the winner of the match goes out to the Elimination Chamber.
So okay. All right, moving on. I just think they could have did it differently. Even if they did 7-man, they still could have did it differently, and they could have came into Raw for next week.
Yeah, they shouldn't. They just shouldn't have announced it. That's what they shouldn't have done. That's the only thing they should have done different. Is
it was like when you were 16 going to prom for the first time.
It's because they can't control kayfabe anymore.
This is true.
So now, as soon as it was over, Finn Balor was already.
Are we getting another match?
Already tweeting stuff out.
Are we getting another match?
Yeah.
Yes.
I want.
Yes. Come on.
No, yep.
I don't do yep.
Yep.
I'm not a yepper.
We're so close to the Canadian border.
They don't mean nothing to me.
I mean, you can throw a rock.
So
and hit a Canadian from here.
SmackDown. SmackDown was kind of horrible this week.
No, it wasn't. See, this guy. What are we gonna do with this guy?
What are you talking about? Mr. doesn't like Nakamura. Mr. doesn't like Asuka.
Oh, actually, speaking of Nakamura, it's the cutest thing. I got my little 2-year-old nephew saying Nakamura. It's so cute.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to say it. He was watching wrestling with me. He wants to go to a Blue Water Championship wrestling thing with me, but he's 2. So
right.
I can't believe you didn't like SmackDown. It was sweet.
It
set up a lot.
It really felt awkward. The whole night felt
I don't understand what you mean.
Yeah.
I mean, like you felt violated or what? I don't understand.
No, that's not it.
Like you just kissed your cousin.
It's not the matches that weren't solid. It just there was a weird vibe all night. And so the Dolph Ziggler returned to SmackDown. He was supposed to face Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin was attacked by the Yep movement, and then they came out and beat up Dolph Ziggler.
See, I didn't see that part.
Then then there was a match. There was a match made. So let's see here. What was it?
I don't even. Oh,
Corbin went on to defeat
right.
Owens to advance to a title match at Fastlane. Then Ziggler went on to face Zayn and defeated Zayn to advance to Fastlane for a title match.
Right. So now it's a fatal 5-way.
Whatever. Anyways, and then
what's their? I don't get it. Is Vince becoming like OCD or something? Everything's
I'm not sure.
Let's do a fatal 5-way. Then we'll do another fatal 5-way. And then we'll do this poor guy. I
hate Corbin.
I love Corbin.
So then there was a United States Championship Open Challenge.
I didn't get. This is the only part I didn't get.
And then this part was really ridiculous. Okay. This was the main part of the reason why it was ridiculous to me. But so they have the U.S. Open Challenge, and then Rude specifically, he's like,
he kind of called out.
He called out.
Right.
He called out Orton.
Randy
Orton comes out. Yap. Then comes out Jinder Mahal.
I know. It was great. He's like, Randy Orton, what are you doing? People don't even respect you. You're number 9 on the top 10 list.
Yep. It was this thing. I didn't even.
The funniest thing about it was Jinder Mahal's not even on the top 10 list. So.
Right. Well, there was that.
But it's to get heat.
I know what it's for, but
building up for what I told everyone was going to happen.
But who ended up getting the heat?
Jinder Mahal.
Exactly.
That's what they're building up for. Jinder Mahal, Bobby Roode feud.
Can I talk
now?
It was really stupid. Let's put it that way. The whole segment was stupid.
What was it?
Stupid. It was ridiculous. I'm not going to say retarded because that's not the right word to use.
That's not nice.
That's what I word.
You still said it.
My Lord.
Don't act like you
Orton
didn't.
sucks. That's just straight up sucks. I don't care what anybody says. He is done. It is time to go home.
I don't know about all that.
I do. That or he needs to go reinvent himself and figure it out.
Yeah, I think he just needs a new move set or something, or go back
a new move set. Come on.
Yeah.
A move set? What's a move set going to do for him? Please enlighten me.
Because if he comes out and does different things, that makes him different than what he used to be.
That's right, Mad. Stupid.
Man, this guy.
Stupid.
Negative Nancy.
Yeah. Hey, why are you getting all butthurt?
I'm not.
All right.
But you're so very mean. I can't believe you.
Me? I'd miss an ROKO? No, I wouldn't. To be truthfully honest with you, I've never really liked Orton to begin with. And it's only gotten worse.
Are you kidding me? You never liked Orton.
I wasn't a big fan. Nope. I wasn't a big fan of Orton.
We can't be friends anymore.
Oh. Well, I'm not.
Are you kidding me?
I don't mark out for Undertaker either.
You're joking, right? Like, this is funny stuff right now, right? You weren't a fan of the Legend Killer.
No.
Really?
No.
Really?
No.
Really?
No. How many times I gotta tell you? You deaf and stupid?
Really?
Yes.
I knew you liked him.
That's correct, Taylor. We will. It's just a cutter. That's all it is. It's just it's a different move. No big deal. Anyways, moving on. That's it. That's it.
I know you wrote like the shortest show ever.
I'm sorry you don't know how to order loot crates.
Okay,
your fault.
We can talk about that actually. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I was supposed to get a loot crate this month. For some reason, it's not on my credit card bill, and I tried contacting them, and because I didn't want to get charged twice. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I thought maybe they just did it monthly kind of thing, you know? But no, nothing. And I emailed them. I sent them a direct message on Facebook. I even commented on one of their posts on Facebook and was like, hey, what's going on? How can I check out my status? You know, and they never got back to me. Not once.
So that would say don't buy that one again.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna buy the other one.
What, the one for
Pro Wrestling Tees?
Well, why don't you try the one from High Spots?
Well, I'll have to get a 1 month thing first so I can just see it first.
That's
because I don't just, no.
Oh, come on.
You can't buy a bunch.
Wasn't that the purpose of us doing it?
No, not a bunch of them. What if you
I don't want you to go buy. I don't want you to buy like 15 of them.
You get the first one, you're like, man, this kind of sucks.
Then you don't buy it again. You can buy a different one. That's the point.
Why I said you don't want to buy a 6-month subscription.
I didn't say buy a 6 month prescription. I said
I'm going to get one, and then if I like it, we'll get another one. But I want it. It's cheaper if you buy them in bulk. See what I'm saying?
Anybody got a handgun? I need to take care of myself.
You see what I'm saying?
Joke. All right. So legit.
Man, I can't believe everyone hates Randy Orton.
He sucks. Legit wrestling questions. All right. So
I got a legit wrestling question. Why do you hate Randy Orton?
He's not very appealing to me. Now
he's not a banana.
He was okay. So he during what was it? Evolution, right?
Yep.
All right. But even before Evolution, and then he was entertaining. Now he's not entertaining. Even when he's having any kind of interaction or interviews, he's not interesting. You like him, I don't. End of the story.
The Garvin stomp alone is worth liking.
End of story. And listen.
No.
You don't like Goldberg. I like Goldberg.
Well, that's because Goldberg is he's Goldberg.
Well, that's other people like him.
That's like
it's a
like
matter of opinion.
That's like a grown man. Like
it's a matter of opinion.
It just doesn't.
It's a matter of opinion.
Not natural.
Listen, well, see, the thing is John Cena. All right. Outside the ring, John Cena is an amazing person. What he does for the Make-A-Wish Foundation is amazing. All right. The things that he does are amazing. I'm tired of his character. I think his time's up. Time to go. Head to the back, be a trainer.
Your time is up. His time is now.
Ah, no. Nice one. Great. Legit question. Is AJ Styles walking out the champ? Ooh, good one.
Walking out of who is he fighting in the chamber? Is he wrestling anybody?
Not the chamber, it's the fast lane.
I thought fast lane. That's right.
What was
he wrestling?
It would be
AJ Styles and Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. Help me out.
The dude's Dolph Ziggler.
Barry Corbin. I think Dolph Ziggler's walking out with that.
You think so?
I think so.
That's a fair call. I'll just for the sake of it, I'll say AJ walks out with the title.
I believe Dolph walks out. That way he can get his. That was probably the hook, line, and sinker that they used. So look, we'll main event you at WrestleMania this year. Drop the title to AJ in a month or two. Then you can go do your thing for a couple of months. Come back in SummerSlam, something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe that might have been the way it went. Who knows?
All right.
I don't think so.
Here comes the next one. You ready?
Yep.
Who is the GOAT? Greatest of all time?
Andre the Giant.
Seriously? That's who you're going with? The greatest of all time is Andre the Giant? That's a hard question.
I mean, it depends. What aspect?
It's got to be if it wasn't specific, so you have to go all around.
Well, then Ric Flair.
Ric Flair?
Yeah, of course. He never had to he never repackaged himself.
Nope.
Never learned a new move. Never did anything any different. He was always 100% Ric Flair, and that was it. You knew what you got with him. Every other wrestler ever retooled themselves in one way or another.
This is true. Most of them. I mean, I'm a pretty big fan of Ric Flair, but when it comes to changing the industry and doing something different, I mean, to be perfectly honest, if we're talking just a wrestler, the greatest wrestler of all time is overall with everything, the whole 9 yards. It's hard to say it's either Ric Flair or Hulk Hogan. And the only reason why I say Hulk Hogan,
because he revolutionized.
Right, that's it.
He brought so many eyes.
I'm not saying he's
and I understand where you're going with that.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's because of his skills in the ring. He was one of the first people to do merchandising when it came.
Huge merchandising.
And that's part of the reason why he left the AWA and Lou Thez is because
they didn't have the market for that.
And Lou Thez wanted his money.
Right.
Lou Thez wanted a piece of it, and he wasn't about to give it up. So he went with McMahon. Because he actually was working with Vince's dad first, then went to AWA.
Right.
And then went to WWE, WWF, once Junior took over. The brief biker stuff was, that's my favorite Undertaker.
Oh, no. Actually, the Undertaker reinvented himself a lot.
Yeah, he did. He had to.
He was obviously the dead man when he.
Well, I mean, there's 5 different Undertakers right there.
Yeah, but 2 of them are similar.
Yeah.
The 1990 and the 94 to me are both the dead man. You know what I mean? But then you had Dead Man Walking Inc. You know what I mean? And then you had the Ministry of Darkness.
Yep.
And then you had the American Badass.
Yeah, I loved it.
You had I don't know, the Phenom, I guess you would call it, which was the later stages of, or the quote unquote twilight of his career. And then now you have what a lot of people would say is just a, the outline of a man kind of, you know what I mean? He's got nothing left in the tank, but I don't agree with that. I believe Taker does what he's supposed to do. You know what I mean?
Put asses in seats.
Well, no, I mean in the ring.
Well, that too.
He puts over guys that he's a real worker. You know what I mean? He's not afraid to put someone else over, and that's why I love the Undertaker.
Right.
He respects the
most
business.
Underrated wrestler. I'm gonna go.
The Red Rooster, Terry Taylor.
Really?
You're dead.
I'm gonna.
Do some research, my friend.
I'm gonna take a page out of your book, Carrie. You ready for this one? I'm gonna blow your mind with this one, because I have a lot of respect for the guy, and I really think that he didn't get. I mean, maybe he does with the higher ups in WWE and so on and so forth. But as far as the fan base goes, Dean Malenko.
Oh yeah, I believe he was way underutilized in both WCW and the WWE.
That whole clique.
The Radicals.
Yeah,
that's who you're talking about. Eddie, Benoit, Perry Saturn, and Dean Malenko. Which is one of my favorite factions of all time.
That whole little group right there.
Eddie Guerrero, Dean Malenko. That is amazing. And then you throw Chris Benoit in with it. I mean, Saturn, they probably could have plugged someone else in.
Jobber of the week.
But
you know what? Was there any jobbers?
There weren't on WWE this week.
I don't think there was any jobbers. I don't have a jobber. I'm sorry. I've let you down. Jobber, he's gonna look something
we
up.
Can find one.
Jobber of the week.
Just go to Trash Baggers.
Jobber of the week. Trash. Yeah. There's a whole lot of good stuff on Trash Bag.
Yeah, there is.
Did you see that pew 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 match?
I saw a couple of them. That poor guy.
Legendary Tom Stone. Who is the female GOAT? That's hard.
No, it's not.
Go.
China.
You think so?
What other woman held the Intercontinental Championship?
So you're basing it on belts?
I'm basing it on where they were, how far they made it in the business. Their top tier, their top rung of the ladder. And to me, the Intercontinental Championship, holds a little more than some of these other women's championships. You know what I mean?
I was always a fan of Medusa.
Alundra Blaze is cool.
I really liked her. Still like her. Still
Fabulous.
Follow her on Facebook.
Fabulous Moolah
Yeah,
would probably be a really close second to me. I liked what was it? Leilani Kai? She was good. And then of course you got like nowadays Charlotte, Becky Lynch, but the women now are just they're also athletic.
Yeah, it's a different world.
Yeah, Sherry Martel, someone said up there.
It's more wrestling than it is gimmick for the women.
That's
now.
right now. Yeah. And early when I first started watching wrestling, what drew me in were the characters. Obviously, you're a kid, and that's top characters. But saying that, some of my favorite wrestlers didn't even really have a character that I knew. You know what I mean? I didn't realize that they were a character.
Give me an example.
Like Randy Savage. I didn't know Macho Man.
You just thought that was him.
I just thought he was, Macho Man.
That's legit. I can see that.
With a big old robe. But then,
when I was a kid, I didn't know there was, I didn't know kayfabe.
Right.
I didn't know anything about that.
But then again,
I thought that was everything was real. That was all real. Everything was real. Every Saturday morning, I was glued to the TV. Then I would go to school, and I had a bunch of friends that we would all sit there and talk about wrestling. That's all we talked.
My homie's going to be there. March 17th. The Savior, formerly known as Sweat. Cyrus Sateen will take on the newcomer to Blue Water Championship Wrestling, Tony Scott.
The alpha male or something like that, right? The alpha male, Tony Scott. Is that what
I don't know.
The something male.
I'm not sure.
I've seen him wrestle. The first time I ever seen Tony Scott was the last BWCW show.
Right, me too.
So, hey, how?
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. Must be yo.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
For some reason, my chat ain't working.
Hey, yo.
The ultimate male.
The
ultimate male, Tony Scott.
But he's not ultimate in BWCW.
No?
I wonder why. All right. So if there's another question that comes in, we'll take it. But we're going to start closing out the show, ladies and gentlemen. So thanks so much tonight for joining us for the 20th episode of RASSLIN Rage. I don't know. Look them up.
I'm going
to. I went live on Facebook on our Facebook page shortly before before the show. I showed some of the other pictures up here that you can't see, and I have more to put up. I got some moving around to do. I got a table move, gun cabinet full of guns I got to find a spot for.
If you can't find a spot for this,
the guns,
I will help you out.
Yeah. Actually, there's no guns in there that I'm going to get rid of. So some of those, a lot of those, my very first 20 gauges in there that my grandfather bought me when I was 14 years old.
Nice.
My 270 Winchesters in there that my grandfather bought me when I was 14 years old. One was my turkey gun, one was my deer rifle. And then my dad's guns are in there from when he was a kid. There's
that's cool.
12 gauge Mossberg in there. There's some nice stuff in there. But
the executioner.
We got a 2020 over 2020 over under. Good time. I got two of those. Chunk, let's talk hooks.
Nah. Not lying.
Man, he's always trying to get you in trouble, man.
I know. He's great, isn't he? He sounds like a lot of fun.
He is a lot of fun. He's going to get you divorced, though.
Nobody can get me divorced.
Oh, Lord. All right. So check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks so much for joining us again. Down below in the description or on our website, it'll be over there. Either way, there's a link to ProWrestlingTees.com. You can buy our T-shirts. They'll ship right to your house. Awesome. You got all kinds of sizes you can pick. Also, down below, there's a link for Fight TV. You click on that link, you get registered. You can go on there and you can watch ROH on there for their weekly episodes for free. There's also a couple other organizations that are on there that have free wrestling. Not only do they have wrestling on there, but they also have MMA, cage fighting and stuff. You can go on there and check that stuff out as well. Also down there's a link to High Spots. You can click that link and go on the website.
Jobber of the week.
You can go on there and trying to finish the show. Come on, man. All right, you go on there and you can buy whatever you want. You know, collectibles, whatever. They got a subscription service, all that other good stuff. Yeah, I think they even got like a loot crate deal thing that you can get as well. So make sure you do that. Also, if you go down there, there's the links to bwcstars.com as well as their Facebook page. Make sure you go over there, give their page a like, check out their website, and keep up to date on all the upcoming news with BWCW. As you've seen here tonight, Wrestling Rage is your spot for the exclusive matches and the exclusive news for BWCW. Come on, what you got?
What do I got? Nothing.
All right. So
I don't know who this Tom Stone guy is.
Yeah. All right, guys. So
he looks like a jobber.
He looks like a jobber. They call me Cody.
They call me Chuck.
We're out of here for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you again for joining us. We'll see you again next week. Check you later.